What is up, my crazy Bivacanians? My name is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. We are continuing our Jurassic difficulty challenge mode. Whilst off camera a bit when I came back to the game, I checked up on a dig. We managed to get Struthiomimus, so we're about to hit 100% on that bad boy. So we're working on Triceratops now, and then I'll start introducing things once I've got a little bit more of a reserve built up. Because I want to be building a viewing gallery. Unfortunately, it has to be over here because I didn't leave enough space over here somehow. I don't know how that's happened. It says it's outside of the thing, but it's not. It's just terrain constraints, and we know there's no point wasting time on trying to fix that. So if we build something here, we can get all the good stuff like food and whatnot all the way over here, so it's fine. We do require this, so we're going to go ahead and build it. Then we're going to go ahead and, oof, that's nice. Extract those two. It would have been nice to get something I could have sold just to make up for the fact that we spent quite a bit of chunk of cash there, but hey, it's all good. So we're going to go ahead and get a path built out. Can't quite tell. Yeah, I thought as much. So we're going to quickly need to change up this fence a little bit. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and delete these two pieces here to get a path that can function, and like so. And as you can see, we are now all fully connected up. The only thing that's missing is a substation, so we'll go ahead and ensure that that is the case. Where are we going to put it? We'd probably best put it somewhere where we can get as much out of it as possible, so we can get all like the food and whatnot around there too. Anyway, before we go ahead and spend any more money, let's make sure we've got stuff we can start to sell or extract. Which we do. We do actually have a amber, which is nice. That's 2 ambers in a row. It's going to get us closer and closer. I do need to start buying some gates. The first one really is the most important, so we'll go ahead and get that done now. We're not losing much per minute, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to simply go for so many fossil digs. And try and get some of these guys to 100% as much as possible. At the same time, selling things that we don't need, and hopefully trying to keep ourselves above water in regards to, or keep our head above water in regards to how much it's going to cost us. So it is probably best that we do continue as we are, and hopefully we'll have enough, all goes well, that is, we'll have enough to tide us over until we actually get our first dinosaurs. On that note though, let's save the game. Constantly saving. No people are at risk if a storm comes in or a disease tries to come in. No one's at risk at this point, which is good because I will need to, of course, make sure that we have someone who can cure the disease, but we won't have a ranger station yet, so we'll see how that works. But for now, we're doing absolutely fine. Fossils have been just accumulated. Come on, something I can sell. You cover the cost of the dig, but you won't cover the cost of what we're extracting, so that's not great. But hey, we are getting very close to 100% Triceratops too, which is very, very nice. Admittedly, not entirely necessary, but hey, we're going to want it, so something to look at. This is the gate that we're going to want to open because it's the first one. Still haven't put any water in there or any herbivore feeders, but we're not too fussed about that for now. Visibility wise, it can see the entirety of it. It can also see half of that, and in here halfly. When we put one up here, it should cover a good third of that. The rest of that, and it'll be where we put the food and water down for these guys. So it's all good in regards to the visibility side. And we're going to have a massive bulk of dinosaurs in here, so dinosaur visibility will be up a massive percentage because there's going to be loads of dinos in there. So see what fossils were found. Only stuff I can extract, not particularly great. On that note, we may as well extract all of these guys, because we're going to have to send out another dig site. And hope, with all fingers crossed, that we get something that we can sell. We'll soon be able to sell the Triceratops fossils actually, so that's good. But I think at this stage it would be a really good investment to start bringing in, of course, some Struthies. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 Struthies on the get-go, just so we can bring in some income to sort of combat the deficit that we've got going on. Would have been cool to do it earlier, but I think now's a good time, if any. I'm just hoping we don't get a disease shortly. We'll play it by ear though, so we're going to save the game. Because if they do get a disease at half pat or 30 minutes into it, so then we know to not do anything. Achieve facility rating, we need to get rid of that one. Dinosaur photo, that's going to be a while. On an expedition, that's not going to be too long from now. Don't like any of these, and they kind of suck. So once we get a nice chunk of funds coming in, we can get rid of them. Or, to be fair, we'll probably achieve that fairly quickly. All I need to do is stick down some guest stuff. It is facility rating after all, so that's not impossible from just visibility. So, food for thought. Right, you're going to be happy with this regardless, but we do need to make sure you've got some water at the minimum. Don't know if I can really justify food right now, which is kind of scary. Also, I'd like to, there we go, be able to place some water down. Just waiting for some fossil space to open up. Oof, that'd be good. And there we go, public opinion, achieve facility rating. So we're going to go ahead and save the game. The last hurdle. And we are going to pick, oof, what one are we going to pick? I don't know. Science one seems easy enough, but we're not going to have it for some time because we're not going to get the ranger station. Dinosaur visibility to 55%, that's going to happen as soon as that guy goes over there. So, easy peasy. What's your food looking like? When you come out, you've got a decent chunk of food. So we haven't got to worry about that for some time at least. Go to fossils, see what's found. Absolutely, sell and sell. Alright, so we're going to save the game now because visibility has hit its mark. Here we go, this is getting cash in. We're going to pick security this time and hope it's not a it's just two dinosaurs to a battle victory. And who wants that one? Seriously, remove it from the game. Let's have a look. Nope, not happening. Thank you very much. That's an awful, awful contract to be offered at this stage in the game. If ever. I never sell my dinosaurs unless they're like getting weak and feeble and, you know, they're going to die anyway. Then you can at least get some money before they cack it. So that's a good call. But hey. Now I'm just wait for that to come back through. We'll request a security contract course. I'm going to send it back out for another dig. Triceratops, we no longer have the option of going for a dig, so we're going to go for this one, the one that gives me a choice of multiple. We are going to extract both of these 3 stars. Come on. I'm not going to keep that, so I'm going to reload the game, because that's going to cost me money in the first place, which is 250,000 for something I won't get as much back. We don't really need a guest shelter at this point in time. It's just not exactly an investment. So, I'll reload the game. Something that's going to give me cash. I hate security because it's always difficult. But this one's a blessing. So I can't get another one like this while I've got it, I don't think. So, big yikes there, Chief. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, extracting and fossil dig. So if I can quickly just extract these guys. And then send a fossil dig off. And then save the game again. Oh, damn it. So close. Possible. And acceptable. Oh, there we go. For those wondering, that was the chair squeaking. Please don't panic. I did not toot. Trust me, I can either be really, really quiet or I'll be really loud if I toot. So if you hear it and it's like, then it's me. Or if you don't hear it and you've unfortunately been one of those poor people that installed a smell-o-vision, I'm sorry. Like, seriously, why would you want that? That's not a good experience. Right. You will need food soon. So, do I do it now or do I wait? We'll wait. They can survive without food for a little bit longer. I do not doubt in my mind. That's quite easy to attain. That's quite easy to attain. Yeah, it's all going well. Right, so we're going to look at our Triceratops genome. We can sell both of these, which is a nice little small chunk. So from here, we're really getting the Edmontosaurus. Up there is Edmontosaurus, and down here is Ceratus. Wait, really? I didn't realise Cerata was over there as well. I've forgotten about that. Anyway, we can get Huango as well. But for now, let's go ahead and invest heavily in Glorious. Yeah, I'll go over it again, because it's got a chance of giving me 2 of the things that I can sell. And if not, it's Edmontosaurus, which means I can just extract it. Speaking of which, extract, extract, and extract. And wouldn't you believe it, extract. That's 80,000 gone. But we'll get that money once we get that increase the new genome. And I think they double up on what you get. And considering these are either 3 or 4, this could give me 6 to 8. That could give me 6 to 8. So we're looking at a minimum of 3 of these being used. But I doubt that, to be quite frank. So possibly 2. But maybe 3. So it's fine either way. Really? What one is it, though? Is it the common cotton? Okay. Right, I guess we have to build this much earlier than I thought I was going to have to. Which kind of sucks, because it costs 400,000. But I've got too far to be able to... yeah, that's fine. Need to start selling things soon, like a lot. So, here we go. Just what the doctor ordered. Sell and sell. Kind of covered the cost, which is nice, but what did that number did that come in at? 30 minutes. I knew I should have waited. I knew it. But I was a dingus who was like, let's just do it anyway because that's fine. But no, I was a dingus. That's on me. Right, so both of them are now sick because the common cold spreads absolutely quickly, and especially when it's on Jurassic difficulty, I imagine it's going to be a big old pain. I'm going to manually drive and shoot because I've not installed a gate. Kind of have to make sure we have a gate at some point, so I may as well do it now. Saves me having to manually shoot as well, which is good. I'm going to go back to that dig site because it would be nice to get some stuff to sell. How much money am I making? Only 309, but it's not a loss, so I'm okay with that. How much is the Hammond Foundation fee? Oof. It's not as much as I think, but it may dip soon. Here we go. Increase a new genome has just been completed, which is amazing, so let's save the game because there's some more money coming in. Also, we can get a dino photo, which is nice, so that'll be helpful. So go cure both of those guys. So let's save the game again because I've just tasked him to do what I wanted him to do. Fortunately, we've only got 2 of these guys, so that can only spread between those 2, and it also means the task can be completed by just clicking on both, which is handy. Right, we would like... Ooh, science. Nope, not happening, thank you. If it gave me like 275,000 for it, it would be like, actually, that's worth it because it's a 25,000% profit. 25,000% profit? 25,000 profit. Or a 10% profit, I should say, but it's currently 100,000 shy, which is a loss. Why would you do that? Unless you were thinking, oh, I'm going to build it anyway, and you get it, and you're like, well, actually, that's just something I'm going to do, and it's a partial reimbursement. But it's not on my current to-do list. This wasn't either until I stupidly put the dinos down in the first half hour, and I should have just waited. Science again. Likelihood of that happening when I haven't got a feeder? Not very likely. I do need to install a feeder, but I need to get my buffer back. So, yeah, this may have been... No, I wouldn't say it's a screw up. I think it's still savable. We've not got a time limit. So it's fine to make the odd mistake as long as it doesn't cost us to park. Science. That's fine. We're currently doing that. So that's good. Then we'll get that. Come on. Make your way downtown. Go a little bit faster, please. Oh, now we're into the negatives because the Hammond Foundation fee kicked in higher. A proportion of your income. Yeah, an unfair portion when it leads me into the red zone again. Admittedly, I've got a viewing gallery, but I haven't got any of the food, so that is kind of on me, but that kind of sucks. Also, thinking of investing in a third one of these guys, because that should tickle me back over. I do need to give them food, though. Alright, quickly. No, actually not. Save game. Then take a photo. Once we've got the next contract. Right. Oh, things to sell. Amazing. Sell. Sell. We just got that. So we've got a nice chunk of cash too. Soon get a feeder in here, which is lovely. Where are they both? I can only see one. That's not great because it doesn't give me the 5,000 like I thought it would. I thought I'd get 5,000, but if I get 2 of them, which is going to be difficult considering I think they're separated. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? I don't know. Anyway, let's get this contract. We're going to want to go for entertainment. Okay. I mean, it's on my to-do list, but not for some time, so that can go away. If you don't need the genome data right away. Yeah, I know that, but... Did I save the game? Oof. That could be a big old yikes. I think I did. Yeah, it looks like I did. We need to give them food. I don't think it's that expensive. How much is it? Only 150. That's reasonable. Right, cool. I think another Struthy would not go amiss, though. So, get us back into the green, please. But the problem is, as soon as I get it back into the green, it'll be like, oh, you're making too much money. We're going to take more now. It's like, go away. No. How about no? Load game. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of this to begin with, so I don't know if you've watched all my other sort of challenge modes. Contracts are very important early on, so you want to keep reloading, going for, reloading, going for. And where I'm going to have to keep reloading this one, because we need a good contract that can bring me cash in, a big chunk of cash too. It's always important that you do reload it, especially in like hard, medium, anything that you've got timed, and even in Jurassic difficult where it's not timed, you want to do it so that you can get all of the contracts into a reasonable state. So now, entertainment. Right, reasonable. More than reasonable. So we're going to go back out here for here. Nothing to sell currently, that's fine. Yeah, we're not going to get a photo. Wait. We're going to get a photo here. There's 2 of them. There is 2 of them. Are they socialising? That might give us a bonus. No, it's not 5,000, but it's something. It's still cash I can take right now. Go ahead and invest in a Struthy. I thought I had done, but apparently not. Wonder where my cash had gone, but I'm guessing the outgoings came out randomly. Oh, and the dig site that we sent them on. That would do it. That would do it indeed. All of these still possible within the next, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes. So I am going to get Triceratops soon enough. But I just want to get a little bit of a buffer, and I need to get food down first as well. So we're looking at a cost of 370,000. So I need to make sure there is a buffer for it. Right. Let us go 2 birds, 1 stone then. I'm going to go for a Ceratosaurus dig. That will give me that. Gives me a profit, and that will give me something too, so that's good. Let's go ahead and release our 3rd Struthy. Weirdly, I don't think that's accurate. Part-time 8 hours. Doesn't seem right. Definitely on Jurassic difficulty though, so let's have a look. Yeah, definitely on Jurassic difficulty, so don't know what's going on there. I thought it would be like 12 hours, but that's fine, I guess. It is one of the easier islands. I mean, I've only got to get, what, 20 unique species, was it? Yeah, 20 unique species and a 6,400. All possible, to be quite frank. That's just going to be loads of sauropods with loads of paleobotany bonus. And that will be just everything and anything that we can find over time. I mean, we're going to have like 5 or 6 different unique species in there. 3 or 4 in there. 2 in there. That's already like 12 or something. Then we're going to get the sauropods set up. And that'll be 3. Probably going to get like Baryonyx and Proceratosaurus again, because that's such a good combination. Sell. Extract. Okay, I've only completed 1 of them, which is still fine. Let's save the game quickly. Quickly check my cash. We are making profit again, but it will drop down shortly. Go for entertainment this time. Not going to happen for a long time. You can sack it off. Like, why would you even suggest that, mate? 1-star island rating. That could take me 2 hours. No. Go jump in a swimming pool full of lava. Please. If you suggest that something stupid like that to me again, I'm firing you. By that, I mean I'm going to go into the game files and modify the image of you and just make it look like you're on fire all the time. And that sounds painful. That's just as bad, you stupid man. Like, seriously. Oh, get your item rating to 1 stars. No. Go die. Alright then, how about your dinosaur rating? You mean the thing that's stopping me from getting 1 star? You dingus. Ugh. I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Wow. Sounds like a lot of richness there, and probably elitism that's been made through generations upon generations of being evil, Mr. Hammond. Fine. Reasonable. In fact, I might even be able to make a profit if I simply put a Struthy in there. Not too fussed about that for now though. So, back out for a dig. We wanted more Edmonto. So I'm going to go for an Edmonto over here because we might get some stuff to sell, which will be nice. Right, so first things first, let's make sure they have food. So, doesn't matter where we put it, it'll be invisibility, so there we go. Boom, they have food. How amazing, right? Woo. Next up, check my cash. I like this because I feel like I'm always going to be going back into the red, because even if I make money now, the Hammond Foundation fee is going to carry in like lovely manner. It's like, go away, you little gremlin. I want to keep my cash. Just look at that. Crikey. Total in, total out. Oof. To be fair, power is obviously always going to be a dampener, but that foundation fee. Not a fan. Right, see what was found. Yes, stuff to sell. Glorious. Extract and extract and extract. Save the game quickly. We're going to want... Which one are we going to want now? I think security is in order by the looks of it. Yes. Security. Fine and going to happen. So, that's perfect. We do need to... See, if I put down a Triceratops, it will cover the... It won't cover that fully, but it will start bringing in more money. But it's going to cost a little bit more. So if I put down a Struthy first, get a new contract, and then go for a Triceratops, I think that's the best outcome we can go for. So invisibility's... It's happening right now. Also think this might be a slightly too small of an enclosure for some of our other herbivores, but hey... They're going to have the priority for now, and then if I need to just expand it ever so slightly, or ever so slightly, then that's possible. So, it's all good. Plus there's like room right here, you know. Can't really put it anywhere else other than that though. So, there's a thought. So we go like that, and then down like that, and then move the gate up, but we'll tackle it if it comes to it. Which I don't think it will, for at least the time being. But we'll see going forwards, won't we? So, Struthy's ready to go, so release, lovely, save the game. We are going to need a lot more Struthys than we previously have. Reason being is because we kind of need it to work. Lifespan 61, glorious. And plus it means more income. Because profit per minute is still 362. Oh, fossils have been found, which means another contract is completed. So, sell and extract, extract. Save the game again. Because good lord, we've now got to deal with 2 contracts. We would go for science in this situation for at least 1. Now then. Nope. Go die. Not happening. Reload the game. Also, these videos are going to be longer, definitely, for Jurassic difficulty, because I have to get as much done as possible. But this one, and I mean, last one was a lot shorter than this one's going to be, but this one's not going to be super duper long. I'm looking at maybe 35 minutes or so, just to give me a chance to, well, when I need to edit this later on, I've not got to do too much work. Like, in regards to audio and stuff like that, because it can take up to like 5 minutes to do audio and adjustments when it is longer, so yeah. We want to avoid that. And also, it means I can record more of it today, which is nice. Because I want to try and get Jurassic difficulty done this weekend, if not next week. So I'm super hyped about that. No, not having that. I want 2 usable ones. So this part is where most of the episode may end up sinking into. Because we're just going to be going, nope, reload, nope, reload, nope, reload. And we kind of have to at this stage. But moving forwards, contracts don't become as important. So... it's fine for now. Also, we've got enough cash that I could start getting Triceratops. And I will. But I'll only get one of them, because we want to make sure we don't put too many Struthies in here. To a point where, if we want to get certain things, they'll say, oh, the population's too high. So, I'm conscious of that. That's fine. That's acceptable. That's more than acceptable, in fact. And that is going to be done soon as well. So, we're going to go for an entertainment this time. I hope it's not something I'm going to complete straight away. Nope, not happening. I know about the drinking and the eating ones. As soon as you get those contracts, they eat or drink only when you're not nearby. It's not technically, like, confirmed, but I'm fairly confident that's how it works. And I hate it. Because it's an absolute nightmare to sort out. Right, moving back in. Now then. 90%. Who's got 90% health? You were probably hungry, but you've got food now, so it's fine. Speaking of which, yeah, all 4 of you only managed to take down one of them, which is interesting. Oh no! I didn't save it after getting the last contract. Oh, that sucks. That really, really sucks, because that was a good one. That was a really good one. Oh, yes, I know. Jump in on the Vertico, you made a mistake, wait. And now the Vertico, you made a mistake, you dingus. I'm aware, in my defence, I'm aware. Just because I'm, like, sort of lamplighting it doesn't make it any better, admittedly, but that sucks. That's a really, really good and easy one that we would have accomplished anyway, but it's fine. We got it again. Save the game. There we go. Save it again, just in case, because it didn't come up on the HUD till after I saved. But there we go, that's one. And now we would like an entertainment. You give me the same one, pal. Not liking that. Try again. Like, ugh. I wish you had the option of these 3 avatars of replacing them with other people, and you could ceremoniously send them off by allowing them to, air quotes, visit the park, but they will never leave. I'd feed the security dude and the entertainment. Dr. Hutois is usually quite good. She knows what she's doing in regards to giving me good contracts. These 2, however, are the spawns of Satan, so I'd feed them to an Indominus. Right. And we would like... I've forgotten. Entertainment, wasn't it? Yeah, you can go suck a fat one and die. We're not going to get the Sinoceratops till later in the game. A lot later in the game. So why offer me something I cannot accomplish right now? Or at least within, 20-30 minutes of play? That's so dumb. See, now you're starting to see why I'd feed him to Indominus. But I'd strictly make sure the Indominus could only eat him bit by bit. So maybe Compies, that'll be a little bit more interesting and slowly and painful. Because he deserves nothing but pain. Oh, also I'm not being super loud. Though it is daytime, it's early morning-ish. It's about 9-10 AM. No, it's about 10-11 now. And people are still in bed, so I don't want to wake people up. So maybe in later episodes that I'm recording today, you might hear a bit more vibe and pizzazz to it. Right, I'd love to play this game in VR, like looking down, grabbing things, but at the same time going down face level with a Jurassic, and like a Jurassic creature would be like, or Cretaceous. It would be terrifying. Right, who were we going for? Entertainment, wasn't it? Possible? What is our Edmonto up to? It's up to 73, but it's still possible when we start getting that Cerato in, because we have got some Cerato fossils. In the meantime, strictly Edmonto, please. Got food, yes. I would like a Triceratops. I would also like to get the guest stuff so we can get closer to 1 stars, but that's really not an issue right now. This is only going to go for the 1, because we don't want to cause ourselves any difficulty at this stage, plus we don't need more than 1. So once the Edmontosaurus is done, we'll get the Edmontosaurus as well. And we'll take that from there. Also, if you hear a slightly quiet whining noise, I am going downstairs for the dogs in a minute to check they're okay, but their mamas have left the house, so they're a bit upset. So I'm like, oh. So I was literally like down with them for a good 20-30 minutes, making sure they're okay. And then as soon as the moment I came upstairs, they were fine. And about 5-10 minutes ago, they started crying. So I'm going to go make sure they're okay very shortly. But they're just, they don't like it. They want to be with people, which I get, but it's not possible all the time. Right, Edmontosaurus, extract. And extract. Lovely. That was not a bad little haul. Also got a contract, which means we brought in some cash. Save the game. This one will need to be... Doesn't really need to be any of them, personally, but I would say entertainment. Yeah, this is another problem. Already got an entertainment one, but if we go for this entertainment and this wants something I can do a bit more, do a bit sooner, that'd be great. But I'm thinking I'll try one more entertainment. If that doesn't work, I'll go for a science. It doesn't really matter at this stage which one I go for. The base genome is a T-Rex. The rest is classified. Kind of all came out of the woodwork, didn't it? Including raptors, which was dumb on your behalf. Really dumb. In which case, the Indoraptor became completely invalidated because you already had an Indominus Rex, which was a raptor. Why didn't you just clone it? Just saying. So, because you want it more controllable. That makes sense. We would like entertainment. Not happening. Because it costs me money. I'm trying to make money. I don't mind the extract DNA, the release dinosaurs, the go to this dig site, the grab a carnivore fossil. I don't care. Give me them. Did you find him? Just the parts they didn't like. Oh, I always love that part. Not the parts that people don't like, but the part that is said. To clarify. I ain't going to eat the leftovers. I'm a classy hoe. To some extent. Right. Entertainment. No. Yes. Entertainment. No. That's ridiculous. Like, I can get more money from releasing one dino, and you're telling me to release 3 of the more expensive ones, the more expensive ones in the early game, for $90,000. You are stupid and crazy. Good giddy aunt. Right, now then. We're not that far off 1 star, actually. Weirdly. That is weird. Right. Last time attempt at entertainment. See, look, 250,000 for releasing 2 dinos. I'm about to get one of those. So, dum. Right. R extracting, yes. R going for dig, yes. So save game, because I don't think we saved it since we got that decent contract. All of these are good contracts and possible. Because after the Edmontosaurus, I'm going to go for Huango. That will get me the extract one. And, oof, would you look at that? We got an Amber, which is nice. And we can still go get more of them. Though, I don't know if we're going to need to. So you'll bring us up to, what, 89? Maybe 88, we'll say. So you'll bring me up to 95. Yeah, we do need one more dig site, so that's fair. And we now have Triceratops. Ah... Oh, wait a second. See if I can get him just coming out of the, just coming out of here. Turn that off. Oh, look at those horns. I love it. Right. You're free now. That's a good thumbnail, to some extent. You can't really get good and interesting ones this early. Like, oh, look at this mountain. How interesting is this mountain? Oof, that's a good screenshot. I can't do that. Has to be dinos or at least something interesting. Look at them, they're travelling in herds. Might be cute now, that's going to last for about a week. Yeah, I know they get pretty big, and technically it's as big as it's going to get. So, also I didn't really check your grassland and forest you're happy with, glorious. Though you might not be happy with grassland once we sell that area. Not sell it, but close it off. I think we're only going to need that one, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Cool. So Monto's now up to 100%. Huango costs 105 per visit. So we'll see if it's worth it off the first bat. Right, so we've released 1 dino now. I could also quite easily get a photo worth $5,000 if I go up there now. That will give us another science one, and then I'll probably try and get security. Let's have a look though to see if that is the case that I could get a photo worth 5,000. Now then, photo opportunity. Let's go for it. Yep, 7,000 plus. That's a bit of cash for getting the photo in the first place, which is nice. So now we want a security contract. We are building our reserve up again, which is nice because I do want to start putting more dinos down, getting in more cash, obviously. 16,000, that's actually a profit, which is nice. It will dip a bit, but it's still a decent profit. Oh yeah, no more science, please. We would like a... We've got two entertainments coming. That's actually okay. They're not at high risk anymore, or at all, which is nice. And science has got a nice little boost for the time being. So, we'll see if we get anything that we can sell, because we might even just hit that security one straight off the bat. Also, isn't Edmonto up to 100% now, or is it still extracting? It's still extracting. Because that'll be another thing I can put down. Come on. You're so close. I know you're going to hit it, because that's kind of like what you're going to do for me. There we go, so 120, 200,000. We actually still made an ever so slight profit from that dig site, so absolutely worth it. We also got a little bit extra of an injection because of the contract. Kind of need to make sure we complete an entertainment one soon, otherwise that risk might go up. They are definitely giving me a lot more of a chunk than I realised they would. Don't want to go for a flat out entertainment though. Science is actually ever so slightly behind now. I don't even want to accept that. Even if it's something that I can do down the line, I want to make sure I've got 3 contracts I can refresh, recycle, get rid of as soon as I need to. And that's not really helping me in this situation. I think what I'll do is we are going to end the video here. I will try and get a good contract off camera. And when we come back for the next episode, we'll have a fresh contract. Doggos will be okay. And we can start getting this train moving a little bit quicker, because we're starting to make quite a decent chunk of profit from these contracts, so it's quite handy. Anyway guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my crazy Vertico. I'd super duper appreciate it. There's a whole playlist of Jurassic World Evolution where you can watch episode 1 to episode 117, 18, whatever the episode this is. Might be a lot. I think it's like 116 maybe, but I'm not too sure. So there's a whole playlist filled with over 116 episodes of just this series. We've also got our Claire's Sanctuary DLC, and we checked out the other DLC, the Carnival Pack, as well. So there's at least coming up to 130 episodes of content, which is loads and loads and loads of episodes you can just check out for your enjoyment. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!